All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Street City Studio, and I'm John. Thanks for joining me. I was getting ready to do some photography before I put away the Endor set from Cardboard Galaxy. I was going to take a few pictures before I put them away for a little while. And I thought, let's make a video out of that. And I know a lot of guys are doing photography. Well, guys and girls, whoever, everybody. People are doing a lot of photography these days with their toys. And that wasn't always a popular thing, but it really is these days. So let's talk about it, right? That's something that I'm really into. Now, where to begin? I think I don't always take pictures here on my desk. I like to get outside and take pictures at the beach, in the woods, go for a hike and take a couple figures, go in my backyard. But since we're here at my desk and that's what we're doing, let's talk about the things that matter when you're doing that, right? I know a lot of guys have dioramas, and some of them are just really amazing, intricate stuff. I don't have a lot of diorama stuff, but I have a few. I have a few things, and this is one of them that I put together for my indoor shelf. But it really does complete a photo. It makes a big difference if you're taking photos just on your shelf, or if they look like a real world environment, like they're in an environment doing something. All right. It's about scaling and forced perspective. But I think the first place to start is your set, right? What is your set? What is your stage going to look like? And that's the first step, right? But I think equally important, or almost as important, is your lighting, right? Because just a tiny change in lighting makes a huge difference in everything, right? Now, I'm going to give a quick shout out to this little flashlight. I love this thing. It's very bright, though, so it has to be used in the right ways. But after you've got an understanding of what you want from your set and your lighting, you also have to worry about things like set dressing, right? What kind of props, what kind of things interacting with your set, not necessarily your characters, right? But your tables, your chairs, anything, right? Just this morning, I went and I grabbed some sticks that I planned on using in this, right? Got some sticks, some soft wood that I pulled off the stump, right? Another stick here, right? I got things like dead grass that I just grabbed out of my yard, just out of the backyard. You know, didn't cost me nothing. I also got a little bit of wood chip, clean wood chip. And another thing I haven't used a lot, but I'd like to give it a little shout out anyways, is this kinetic sand. I haven't used it much yet, but when you want a beach or some sand and you're not leaving the house, I think it's a better option than real sand. A little easier on the cleanup, at least. It'll hold things like footprints. I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about here too, because I know not everybody has it and doesn't want to waste the money, right? But let me smooth it out here. You got some sand. You want to make trail of footprints. Just normal sand isn't going to hold that footprint as well as that. I know that. Now, I'll probably have to give his foot a little wipe later, but you get the idea. Right? And obviously I'm not just going to have a pile of sticks here. But, some of these seams on the cardboard can easily be tucked away or hidden behind these logs, right? And even once you go to do the photo, you'll notice things like this seam where the bunker meets the cardboard. It gives it away. You can tell it's not really out in the woods or whatever. So you give it a little set dressing. Right? Some of that. Maybe some of this dead grass, right? Just like that, see? And it just makes so much difference. So much difference. I'm going to get them out of the way here. I'm not going to take to posing them yet or anything, but just to hide the unreality of it, right? Anything that doesn't look like it belongs in reality, I'll just tuck it away behind something there. Alright, let me get these helmets out of here too. Let's bring Rocket back in. I like that Rocket. And obviously I'm not posing them up right now. I'll do that later when the camera's not rolling. But I just wanted to talk about a couple things like lighting and set dressing. Because honestly, just a little bit goes a long way when it comes to both of them. And having something simple like a backdrop. Right? I know a lot of people have commented on a few of my other diorama pieces before, right? I've got this brick building, but it's just a thin facade. It's not a full building, right? And even my alley diorama that people seem to like a little bit, right? Get it in here, right? It's not very thick. Right? I like facades. Facades are good for photography in the same way that a photographer has a lot of canvas backdrops in their studio. But I know a lot of people might think something like that doesn't photograph well because of, the shadow or the overlap or the flatness. Flip down there again, right? Some of this flatness on the leaves, right? Look at this. Sprinkle some of that wood chip. Some of that grass on top of that. Hide those seams. Like I said, anything that doesn't look real, think about it. What about it isn't realistic? What needs to be done to make it look more realistic or hide it? Right? One of the problems with my lighting is over here in my lighting, right? That's real hot and it gives away that it's not inside the building. But when I go to take the photos, it'll be zoomed in here and you won't see that hot spot. It's the only reason I'm not worried about it like that. It actually serves the purpose of this video fairly well, I think. But let me stick him back inside here just to get a look. Oh, he fell. She fell too. Pull her right out of there. There we go. Moved around some of that, but you just move it back. Ain't nothing. Throw her down here like she was just shot. Alright, well, I think you guys get the idea. You guys got any ideas of your own? Let me know. Thanks for joining me. Keep playing with them toys. I'll see you soon.